Greetings, you drudge skeletons. I hope you're doing well. My name is Graham, and this is the Crack-a-Pack here on LRRMTG. Please consider subscribing or becoming a member of the channel. Today, we are opening a pack of Core Set. No further information is present on the package. James informs me that it's 8th edition, but you wouldn't know it from looking at this. I mean, maybe if you recognize Phyrexian Plague Lord. It's an advanced level set, so I guess that's why it's so advanced. Wait, no, because advanced was the middle. There was beginner, advanced, and expert. So this is not even an expert level set. They're just messing with the people who don't know what this is. Anyway, this was given to us by Sean C. or Coreflux in Twitch chat, or 0SC on the Discord, and I guess we'll find out if it's a pack of 8th edition. Again, I believe James, but it doesn't say that anywhere on the booster. It would be very funny if they still did that today. It's just, they just released booster packs of Magic the Gathering. And it's like, well, what's in it? Well, it's Magic the Gathering. Find out together. Waha! Also, their white border. My eyes! It's just because they're bright, not because they think they look ugly. I prefer the black border, but I'm not against this. Anyway, it's Anaba Shaman. 3 and a red for a 2/2 Minotaur, and for a desaturated red mana pip and tap, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. There was a brief period of time where the mana pips in the rules text did not have color. And that was a mistake. It was bad, and this is not the art I associate with Anaba Shaman, because this card's been around forever, but it's fine, and I'm gonna just move on to Coral Eel. It's just an eel. It's a 1 and a blue for a 2/1 eel, and that's it. It's not, what I'm chuckling at is not that it's just a vanilla creature, though that is a rarity these days. It's that it's not in any way significantly magical or interesting. It's just an eel. This is a real animal from our actual planet. And there's some clownfish, and this looks nice. It's just an eel. It's really entertaining to me. Fertile Ground. Oh boy. 1 and a green for a land enchantment. Whenever the enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana of any color to their mana pool. It's Fertile Ground. The love of nature is a furious, burning, physical greed, according to Mary Webb in The House in Dormer Forest. What is The House in Dormer Forest? That's a real book, isn't it? That's not a thing they made up for 8th edition flavor text. That's a real thing.
DORMER?
Yeah.
Is a 1920 romance novel by Mary Webb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
The plot follows the lives of the Drake family, now headed to Solomon Drake, who have lived in the now crumbling Dormer house since the Elizabethan era. That is the entire synopsis on the Wikipedia page.
Is it part of a series? It must be.
It doesn't really make it look like it is.
Huh. What an odd thing to call out on a Magic card from 2003. Okay. Neat. Dark Banishing is next, and it's 2 and a black for an instant. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. Now here we go. Here's some Shakespeare. Ha, banishment, be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death, says Shakespeare from Romeo and Juliet. What's happening in this art? Where are all the parts of this person's body? Are they partially in the sand? I can't quite tell what's happening there, so I'm just going to move on to Venerable Monk. 2 and a white for a 2/2 cleric, and when it comes into play, you gain 2 life. Sure. Sounds good. Ridgeline Racer. That's right, it's Ridgeline Racer. Rager. Ridgeline, it's a beast. It's 2 and a red for a 1/2 beast. And for 1 red, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So it's a 1/2 with fire breathing for 3. That's not great, but Chippy is a fun artist and draws a good beast, so sure. Demystify is next. Single white mana for an instant, destroy target enchantment. Good old Demystify. What has Christopher Rush drawn? It looks like this person is made of wicker, except for the hands. It's difficult to make hands out of wicker. We had to use real hands on this wicker person we were building. They look like a moonfolk, just made of wicker, and they're conjuring a jellyfish. I don't think this has demystified anything. I think I'm quite mystified. Okay. Hey, it's Scathe Zombies. I remember this Kev Walker art for Scathe Zombies. 2 and a black for a 2/2 zombie, and that's it. And on this one, we've decided to call out The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Coleridge. They groaned, they stirred, they all uprose, nor spake nor moved their eyes. It had been strange, even in a dream, to have seen those dead men rise. Yeah, okay. So we've got Shakespeare, Coleridge, and Webb. Oh, and more Shakespeare. Why not? It's Naturalize, 1 and a green, instant, destroy target artifact or enchantment. 1 touch of nature makes the whole world kin, from Troilus and Cressida. Not just like Romeo and Juliet or like just Macbeth or Hamlet or something. No, we're going deep cuts. We're going Troilus and Cressida. Maybe some Lear. Flight. Get all up in that air. It's Flight, a creature enchantment for a single blue mana. The enchanted creature has flying. And I've never seen this art that I'm aware of for Flight, but it's a very, very spiky demon-looking thing who has like fingernail claws, but also different other claws on the knuckles, and then also a bunch on the tummy, which, unless there's a mouth hiding in there and it's just like you just sort of grab them and feed them directly into the stomach, I don't quite understand the wisdom in that. And they look very surprised to be flying, but then so would I be if I saw that flying, or at all. Next, Bog Wraith. 3 and a black for a 3/3 Wraith with Swamp Walk. Yeah, cool. The bodies of its victims are the only tracks it leaves. Sure. Seems a little expensive, but I guess Landwalk was a bigger deal back then. What about Goblin Glider? What about Goblin Glider? Well, I'll tell you, it's 1 and a red for a 1/1 flying can't block. Woof. 2 mana for 1/1 flying can't block? I guess it's a goblin, which is maybe relevant. Sure. Oh, hey, I've seen this before. Rod of Ruin, now with new art. Brand new art referencing the old art. It's one of them nostalgia hits, 2003. You want to hit the nostalgia from 10 years prior? It's a 4 mana artifact, 3 and tap, and it deals 1 damage to a creature or player. So hey, you get the Inaba Shaman, you get your Rod of Ruin, you got pings all over the shop. Next we have a mountain, basic land mountain with terrific art from John Avon. And finally, oh, it is actually a rare, good. Whoa, Plague Wind. 7 black for a sorcery, destroy all creatures, they can't be regenerated. And that person's head has just come clean off, or is about to. Nobody's having a good time in this photo, nor will your opponent, presumably. How are you supposed to draft core set? I guess you don't want a 9 mana Wrath, so you're probably supposed to first pick Rod of Ruin? That seems not great. But it's core set 8th edition, so it's not great. It's also not worth a huge amount. Plague Wind's worth a couple bucks, which is cool. Second most expensive card in this pack, Mountain. Good stuff. Love that Mountain. I guess I'll take the Rod of Ruin. There's a lot. Hey, you know what? It destroys this coral eel. Probably because the coral eel's like, I'm from Earth. What are all these goblins doing here? Hey everybody, that's going to do it for Crack-A-Pack today. Want to say thanks to Sean C. or Coreflux for giving us this pack of core set. See, I get it now. It's Coreflux with the core set. I eventually figured it out. Everything we do here at Loading Ready Run, including this show, is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun or by becoming a member on this channel. Until next time, I have been Graham, joined by James. Matt edits these with Jordan. Heather gets everything online, and you all do the most important thing, which is just being here. Please leave a comment. Okay, thank you. Talk to you next time. Bye.